Good evening and welcome to the news on Channel I Rupavahini. I'm Sharon Mascarenhas.
I'm in Hettiarachi and here are today's headlines. The President reiterates that 90% of the population has joined the program against narcotics. It has been revealed in courts that there are 1,000 undeclared containers in the Colombo harbour. Rupavahini Ekata Sitimu Gampha district program gets underway. Another administrative official of the US President Donald Trump resigns. Now news in detail. Cabinet, state and deputy ministers who have resigned from their ministerial portfolios have retaken oaths before President Maithripala Sirisena. Accordingly, Minister Rauf Hakim has sworn in as the Minister of Urban Planning, Water Supply and Higher Education. Rishad Badruddin was sworn in as the Minister of Industries, Commerce, Resettlement of Long-Term Displaced Persons, Cooperative Development and Vocational Training and Skills Development. Amir Ali Zaidi Mohammed Shihabdin was sworn in as the State Minister on Agriculture, Irrigation and Rural Economic Affairs. Abdullah Maharouf is the Deputy Minister of Ports and Shipping. Buddhika Patrana has taken oaths as State Minister of Industries and Commerce, Resettlement of Long-Term Displaced Persons, Cooperative Development and Vocational Training and Skills Development.
President Maithripala Sirisena says that 90% of the population is with him in the struggle against narcotics. He further says that the drug racketeers have sounded victorious when some groups objected his decision to implement death sentence against drug offenders. The president was addressing a ceremony at the Sabaragamuwa Provincial Council complex today. The event was conducted in connection with the unveiling of the Sabaragamuwa Beautiful program and the Charter on Kithul Produce. The aim of the Sabaragamuwa Beautiful program is to enhance the economy of the people, covering 15 fields of activity. It is being implemented on a concept of Sabaragamuwa Governor Dhammadisa Naika. A book compiled in this connection was presented to the President. The President has unveiled the Kithura Kithura website and the Sit Thatu website, which is focused on information on schools in the province. Symbolic handing over of documents to 100 beneficiaries regarding our Beautiful Home project has also taken place. Thereafter, the President has visited an exhibition on Kithul-based products. President Maithripala Sirisena said that he has started many projects which previous presidents had not focused attention. He added that no politician in the country had previously dealt against narcotics. He also said that he had initiated national programs such as safeguarding children and environmental conservation. Projects have also been commenced on destitute kidney patients. Special projects were formulated in the Presidential Secretariat and governors were responsible for the implementation. He also said that there are many challenges for the programs. The President added that taking into consideration of an issue such as narcotics, it has become compulsory to introduce new legislations and to implement existing legislations. The President further said that gentlemen in the country have risen against his decision to impose death sentence. The criminals have applauded their obstructions. The gangsters said that the President wanted to kill them, but there are people who want to save them. He added that, however, he is not alone in the fight. He also said that he knows that 90% of the people are with him. He added that US President Trump has stated that criminal acts such as raping and child abuse could not be controlled without imposing of capital punishment. The President further said that even India and Singapore imposes death sentence. The President also said that their aim is to bring the country forward.
මම මරණීය දණ්ඩනය දෙන්න තීන්දුව කළේ කුඩුකාරයින්. ඩොනල්ඩ් ට්‍රම්ප් තීන්දුව කළේ මරණීය දණ්ඩනය දෙන්න ස්ත්‍රී දූෂකයින්ට ළමා අපචාර. මං කියුවා හොඳට ඩොනල්ඩ් ට්‍රම්ප්ගේ කතාවත් එක්ක පසුබිම. ඇමරිකාවේ ඊටාම බරපතලයි කාන්තාවන්ගේ සහ තරුණ ගැහැණු ළමයින්ට තියෙන හිරිහැර සහ කරදර. ඒ තත්ත්වය වඩා උග්‍ර වෙලා නිසා තමයි ඩොනල්ඩ් ට්‍රම්ප් තීන්දුව කරුවේ මරණීය දණ්ඩනය දෙන්න. අපේ අල්ලපු රටේ මරණීය දණ්ඩනය දෙනවා ඉන්දියාවේ. සිංගප්පූරුවේ මරණීය දණ්ඩනය. ඒකට අපි ඇයි මේ උත්සාහ කරන්නේ රටක් හදන්න, රටක් ඉස්සරහට ගෙනියන්න.
Later on, the President has declared open a newly constructed 5-story building at the Aliyaguda General Hospital. The Sabargama Provincial Council has spent a sum of 125 million rupees in the construction of the building. A new Bhikkhu ward and an extra unit built at the expense of 2 philanthropists in the area were also declared open. The President has appreciated those who have assisted in the development of the hospital. Many common facilities at the Thala Vithiya Sri Saman School were also vested in the students today. They have become constructed under the Nearest School Best School program. A teacher residential quarters built at a cost of 16 million rupees and laboratories, libraries and mathematical centre built at a cost of 23 million rupees have also been declared open. A discussion between Vice-Chancellors of universities and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has taken place at Temple Trees today. The meeting has focused attention on the problems faced by the university system and its future development plans. 14 university Vice-Chancellors have taken part in the talks. A lengthy discussion was conducted on issues pertaining to enhancement of university standards, the need to uplift independence, postgraduate courses, and the task of Vice-Chancellor and English education. Attention has also been focused on physical and mental trauma as well as cyber harassments in universities. The participants have stressed the need to create a conducive environment for the university community to engage in studies as well as to shape the university outlook to suit the needs of the modern world.
State Council Charuka Ekanayaka says that there are nearly 1,000 undeclared containers in the Colombo dockyard. Justice Yasantha Kodagoda said that the appeals court today that an investigation has been conducted on the contents in these containers. The appeals court had also ordered the government analyst today to immediately conduct an investigation into the contents of refuse containers imported to the island recently and to submit a report. The order has been delivered when a petition filed by the Environmental Justice Centre requesting to deliver and ordered the government to prepare a program to ban importation of garbage was taken up for hearing. 12 fundamental rights petitions accusing IGP Pujit Jayasundara and former Defence Secretary Hemasiri Fernando on violation of fundamental rights were examined on the second day today. The petitions have been filed before a 7-member panel of the Supreme Court judges, accusing on failure to take measures to prevent the occurrence of a series of terror attacks on the 21st of April. Evidence against the plaintiff in the case against Minister Ranjan Ramanayake on defamation on the courts was taken up for hearing today as well. The case is being heard at the Supreme Court. The Attorney General has filed charges according to the complaint. Accordingly to the complaint, the insulting has been taken place at a media briefing held at a discussion after Table Trees on 21st of August 2017.
Director of the Criminal Investigation Department has filed a complaint to the police stating that the President of the National Collective of Lawyer Associations, Attorney-at-Law Manoj Gamage, has threatened him. A face of the police media spokesman says that the senior DIG Shani Abesekara has filed a complaint to the Fort Police Station. The complaint said that he was subjected to criminal intimidation and threats through a statement made by Attorney-at-Law Manoj Gamage. He further said that the Attorney-at-Law has made the relevant statement, conducting a media briefing on the investigations being carried out regarding physician Shafi Shahabdeen. The Office of the Police Media spokesman says that the investigation is being conducted against the charges.
Meanwhile, tragic news of a death of twins has been reported from Nindapur in Ampara today. The twin sisters subjected to tragedy were 10 months old and they were residents of Imamia Room School Road in the Samanture Police Division. Protector of the two babies was their mother, who was being treated for mental disease. The Samanture Police has received information regarding inhumane slaughter of the two babies this morning. The deaths have been caused through cutting by an instrument. Steps have been taken to arrest the mother, currently receiving treatment at Samanture Hospital.
Army Commander Lieutenant General Mahesh Senanayake says that a special security program is to be implemented in the Kandy town during the SLF festival period. Therefore, he requests the general public to come and watch the Perahera without any fear. The Army Commander has arrived at the Sri Dalada Maligaon in Kandy this morning and venerated the sacred tooth relic. The annual Kopra Puja on behalf of the SLF pageant conducted by the Army also took place today. The puja is being conducted to invoke merit on heroic soldiers who sacrificed their lives on behalf of the country and disable gallant soldiers.
The Ministry of Education has decided to implement the program to provide tab computers to advanced level students and teachers from the end of next month. Minister Akila Viraj Kariyarasam says that the first stage of the project will be dealt only with the national schools. The minister was addressing ceremony held in connection with the distribution of sets of robot technology equipment for schools conducting technological studies in the advanced levels. Technological equipment sets valued at 2.1 million rupees were distributed among 87 schools. The Minister of Education has also taken measures to call applications for fulfillment of vacancies in the post of principals in national schools. The decision has been taken according to instructions of the Public Service Commission and the Education Services Committee. Accordingly, officials in the Sri Lanka Education Administrative Services and the Sri Lanka Principal are eligible to apply. Eligibility requirements and specific applications forms are scheduled to be published in the website www.moe.gov.lk on the 31st of this month.
A workshop to enlighten on the Manusakama Anka Ekata program was held at the Miloda premises in Colombo today. The event has been jointly organized by the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation Secretariat coordinating the reconciliation on mechanism and the Sri Lanka Police. The program is scheduled to commence on the 8th of August. It will be implemented within a period of 3 months in 45 locations, including 42 police stations covering the entire island. The Prime Minister's office has set aside a sum of 3.6 million rupees in this regard. Director of the Secretariat coordinating the reconciliation mechanism, Sanjeeva Mirmala Gunaratna, SP Priyankara De Silva, Director of SLRC Palita Vijay Singha have also attended the event. The national television is scheduled to telecast the Manusakama Anka Ekata television program every Thursday from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
The Rupavahini Ekata Situmu Gampaha district program has commenced today. It will be implemented for the next 8 days. Many projects are to be implemented through the direct supervision of the President. They include Grama Shakti kidney disease prevention, anti-narcotics, industrial and agricultural and vocational training programs. The work is being carried out under the 6th stage of the program. They cover the divisional secretariat divisions of Attanagalla, Diulapitiya, Dompe, Biyagama, Mahara, Vattala, Minuangoda, Jaala and Gampaha. The programs in the 1,177 Grama Seva editions will be conducted till the 5th of August.
Minister Gayantha Karunatilaka has presided over inauguration of a plantation housing project being implemented on Indian government assistance. The housing scheme is located in the Thalgasvala estate belonging to the Alpitia Plantation Company. The project is comprised of 50 houses in an extent of 5 acres of land. The estimated cost of the program is 50 million rupees. The work is being carried out through the direction of the Ministry of Hill Country, New Village Infrastructure Facility and Community Development. Acting Indian High Commissioner in Sri Lanka and a gathering were present at the inauguration ceremony.
Minister of Housing, Construction and Cultural Affairs, Sajid Premadasa, says that his aim is to create a new system of administration that gives power to the people through Gramya Rajya concept. He further says that the program should be implemented on a practical level centering on villages in the country. The minister made these remarks at declaring open Sit Kalugama Udagammaniya in Uswava, Angunakola Palace in Hambantota district. This was the 228th model village vested with the general public under the Samata Sevena Yalipibidena Udagammaniya program. The village is comprised of 51 houses constructed at a cost of 48.9 million rupees. Minister Sajid Premadasa was also engaged in the handing over of deeds to the house recipients as well as provision of more relief to more low-income families in the area.
Second stage construction of Sri Lanka's largest tourist hotel complex in the southern provinces commenced today. The 20-storied hotel project, to be located in Randobe, Balapitiya, is comprised of 512 rooms. A major hotel developer, Indola Company, invests 600 billion rupees in the project, which is named as Dusit Thani Sri Lanka. First stage construction has already been completed. The complex is equipped with cafeterias, gymnasiums, swimming pools, supermarkets, conforming to international standards. It is hoped that 1,000 direct and indirect employment opportunities will be created through the project. Directors of the Indola Company were also present at today's event.
Meanwhile, the media has disclosed recently that a massive environmental degradation is taking place as a result of disposable garbage collected by the Tissa Maharama Pradeshiya Sabha to the Yala Wildlife Park. Around 15 tons of refuse is being accumulated in and around the Tissa Maharama town. The people complain that such garbage being released to the Yala National Sanctuary. It has also been reported that Pradeshiya Sabha was compelled to release the pollutants to the park due to inappropriate functioning of the refuse recycling centre. However, Chairman of the Sabha says hereafter refuse will not be released to the wildlife sanctuary.
Man has been conducting explorations on the ocean since immemorial times. However, it has been found out that he was able to discover only less than 5% of the entire ocean area of the video.
The All Shares Price Index closed at 5,995.20 points, an increase by 122.31 points, and S&P SL20 index closed at 3,050.82 points, an increase by 124.5.34 points at the end of trading in the Colombo Stock Exchange today. Turnover was 1,817 million rupees. Here's a summary of the market details of the Colombo Stock Exchange today.
A quick check on the weather before we go. The Met Department says that except for a few showers in Kalutara and Ratnapura districts, mainly fair weather will prevail elsewhere in the island. Meanwhile, the Met Department further added that mainly fair weather will prevail in the sea areas around the island. Winds will be southwesterly in direction and speed will be around 30 to 40 kilometers per hour in the sea areas around the island.
That's it for tonight's English news broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Good night.